Hey guys, let's go over some practice problems together. So we've been talking about rates and ratios. So equivalent fractions work just like, I'm sorry, let me find my pen. I can concentrate. Equivalent ratios work just like equivalent fractions. For example, the ratios 2 to 8, 4 to 16, 6 to 24, 8 to 32, they're all equivalent. What would they all simplify to? So if we took the first one, 2 over 8, and we divided both numbers by 2, we would say the ratio is equal to 1 to 4. If we took 6 to 24, what can we divide 6 and 24 by? We divide them both by 6. That's also equal to 1 to 4. And 8 to 32, if we divide both numbers by 8, we see that 8 to 34 is equal to the ratio 1 to 4. And if I did 4 to 16, I would get the same answer. So that means all of those ratios are equivalent. So you can use equivalent ratios to help figure out missing values. So the number of subs, the ratio of number of subs to bags of chips is 3 to 12. So what if I had I had 4 subs? According to this ratio, how many bags of chips would I have? Well, if I simplify 3 to 12, if I divide both numbers by 3, I see the ratio is 1 to 4. So 1 times 4 is 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. So what if I had 6 bags of chips? I would have 6 subs. I'd have 24 bags of chips. And what if I had 10 subs? According to this ratio, 1 to 4, I would have 40 bags of chips. Okay, so you see how that works? You can use equivalent ratios to fill in missing values. Oh, and it gave me some numbers. I didn't even pay attention to that. All right, so we've already filled that out. This would be 16. This would be 32. And what would the top number be if the bottom number were 24? If I multiply 4 times 6, then I know this would be 6. All right. So let's see what else is coming up. See what the question is. Use the information to find the unit rate and then find out the rest of the table. So how do I find the unit rate? Well, if I took 6 laps and I raised $42, remember to find unit rate, we always divide money by the quantity. We did that with unit rate last week. Well, that means I'm raising $7 per lap. So if I took 1 lap, that would be $7. That's the unit rate, $7 per lap. If I took 2 laps, I raised $14. 3, you guys fill this out before I do, please. That'd be 21. 4, that would be $28. And 5 times 7 is 35. So we filled out these numbers based on our unit rate. How many for 1? How much money per lap? All right, what does this say? To find the unit rate, to divide the price by the number of people, and then we're going to fill out the rest of the table. So if 3 people cost $18, so maybe they're buying tickets or something. 3 people buy three tickets, that would be $18. So how much per person? So 18 divided by 3 people is 6. So you guys pause the video, fill out this table. So 1 person would cost $6, 2 would be 12, 4 would be 24, 5 is 30, and 6 is $36. All right, if the ratio of flowers to vases is 3 to 2, which table shows the possible numbers, the possible flowers and vases? So flowers goes with 3 because it's the first word, and vases go with 2. So for every 3 flowers, there are 2 vases. So which table is true based on that scenario? So here I see 3 to 2, 3 to 2. So both of those would make sense. What about 9 to 6? Is 9 to 6? Could I simplify 9 to 6 to 3 to 2? I could, because if I divide 9 by 3 and 6 by 3, I get 2. So that ratio works, 9 to 6. There's another 9 to 6. All right, let's see about 15 to 5. Does 15 to 5 equal 3 to 2? Well, one way I can see if I cross multiply. If you cross multiply and you get the same cross products, that means they're equal. So 2 times 15 is 30, but 5 times 3 is not 30. So this is not equal to 3 to 2. If I simplified 15 to 5, I would not get 3 to 2. I would get 3 to 1. All right, what about 14 to 8? Would that simplify to 3 to 2? Let's cross multiply and see if we get the same cross products. So 2 times 14 is 28. Well, 8 times 3 is 24. So that doesn't work. And of course, 20 to 10 would be 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is not equal to 3 to 2. So then what about 12 to 8? Can we simplify that to 3 to 2? If I cross multiply, 12 times 2 is 24 and 8 times 4 is 24. If I divided both of these numbers by 4, I would get 3 to 2. So that one works. And then 24 to 16, does that simplify to 3 to 2? Could I divide both of these numbers by 8? 24 divided by 8 is 3. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Now, if I said that too fast, you need to rewind that part of the video and rewatch it. But letter C is the right answer. The other graphs don't all match up with the ratio 3 to 2. All right, Sally bought 3 tickets to a concert for $36. How much would it cost for 5 tickets? So the first thing we're going to do is we could do this 2 different ways. Well, so let's just say how much is the unit rate. So if we divide 36 by 3, we find out the tickets are $12 each, $12 per ticket. So the question is, how much would it cost for 5? Well, I'm simply going to multiply my unit rate times 5, and I get $60. All right, you guys try these on this whole page and then come back and check your answers. All right, Tommy spent $40 on 5 Lego sets. How much would it cost for 12 Lego sets? Well, what's the unit price? $40 for 5 would equal $8 per set. So for 12 sets, we're going to multiply 12 times 8, and that's going to be $96. Jill is a nurse. She can see 12 patients in 8 minutes. 12 patients to 8 minutes. How many patients could she see in 12 minutes? Well, if I divide 12 by 8 to get the unit rate, I would divide 12 patients in 8 minutes. So that would be 1.5. So, in real life, we wouldn't say she'd see 1.5 patients, but the ratio simplified is 1.5. But then we can take the unit rate because that's how many patients per minute. Then it'll still work for us to multiply 12 times 1.5. And if we multiply, we get 78. 78 patients. Is that right? No, that can't be right. What did I do? 6. Oh, it's 7. No, it isn't. Is that right? 12. It can't be right. It's 18. What did I do wrong? Oh, I wrote a 7 and it's a 1, you guys. Oh my goodness. I was like 78. That doesn't make sense. Last week, y'all had a question about estimating. Well, if I estimated that, I knew that couldn't be right. So 12 times 1.5 is not 78. What did I write? It is 18. I wrote a 1, and when I brought it down, I brought a 7 down. Crazy, Miss Richardson. All right, so then the last one, if candy costs $2.40 per pound, how much does 0.9 pounds of candy cost? So $2.40 for 1 pound, right? Well, guess what? That is the unit rate. The unit rate is $2.40. So now I multiply the price for less than a pound. It's going to be less than $2.40, right? Because this is less than 1. All right, so I'm going to multiply 9 times 0. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 2 is 18, 19, 20, 21. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 numbers behind the decimal. And we write it like real money. The real answer is $2.16 because it gave us the unit rate in the math problem. All right, let's look at this one. So these were kind of problems that you looked at last week, but you have a mid-module check this week. So I just wanted to go over these again with you. So which store has the better buy? In other words, we want to know how much is the least expensive per paper towel roll. So how do we find unit rate? We always divide the price by the quantity. So we're going to divide 3.30 by 12. Well, this number's a whole number out here, so we don't have to move our decimal. So we're going to bring it straight up. 12 won't go into 3, but it'll go into 33 twice. 12 times 2 is 24. This becomes a 9. And then we bring down a 0. 12 goes into 90. What's 7 times 12? 7 times 12 is 84. So it's 27 cents. Let's see if it rounds up to 28. When we subtract, we get 6 cents. And so then we would have a 5, and that goes evenly. So that 5 would turn our 7 into an 8. So these are $2.76. So right here, I'm going to write. So these are $2. I'm sorry, not $2. It's 28 cents. 28 cents. And now we're going to divide 350 by 15. Well, bring our decimal straight up. 15 won't go into 3, but it'll go into 35 twice. 2 times 15 is 30 with 5 left over. 15 times 3 is 45. So when I subtract, I get 5, bring down a 0, and I'm going to keep getting a remainder of 5, which is 0.33333. So this is 28 cents a piece. This one, these are going to be 23 cents per roll. So which is the better buy? Store number 2. Store number 2 has the better buy. All right, let's look at the next problem. A man drove his car a total distance of 260 miles in 4 hours. If continuing at this rate is possible, he will travel blank miles in 8 hours. Well, let's find the unit rate. How many miles per hour? So we're going to divide 260 by 4. So what would that be? 260 divided by 4. 4 goes into 26 6 times. And then 4 into 25 times. So it's 65 miles per hour. So if he goes 8 hours, we're going to multiply his rate, his unit rate, times 8. 8 times 5 is 40, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So he's going to travel 520 miles in 8 hours. All right, a woman, let's see what it says. A woman drove her car a distance of 165 miles in 3 hours. If continuing at this rate is possible, she will travel blank miles in 9 hours. So let's divide the miles by the number of hours. So 3 goes into 16 5 times. I get a remainder of 15. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So it's 55 miles per hour. And we're traveling 9 hours, so 55 times 9. 9 times 5 is 45, and then 45 plus 4 is 49. So 495 miles in 9 hours. All right, you guys, I hope that helped. If you get confused, you can come back and watch this video again. Make sure you read your lessons, try all the practice problems, take some notes, watch any videos that is embedded in the content. You guys have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.